Mike, I want you to look right in the camera, give me a big smile, tell me your name, age, what you do, and where you're from.
My name is Michael McCarthy. I'm 46 years old. I am a regional sales manager for a technology company, and I live in Lynnfield, Massachusetts.
All right. So, Keller, I want you to do close-up. So, big, big, big smile, Mike. I want to see all the teeth.
Got them all.
So let's go in for close-up.
Come on, close up. There we go. Good.
All right, big smile.
Got it.
And then, Keller, I want you to zoom out so we see a full body shot. And now, Mike, this is the point in the game where I asked you to do your $1 million dance. If you were on stage right now and I told you you were winning $1 million.
It would be a little bit more than something I could handle. I don't know what I would do, but I can assure you that it would be big.
All right, so let me just see like a dance, your regular dance move. Let's see 'em. Can you dance?
Oh yeah, I'm dancing. I'm dancing.
Do you think you're a good dancer?
There was a time when I thought I was, but the 80s left a long time ago.
All right.
I'm not a very good dancer at this point in my life. At least I don't think so.
So zoom back in and we'll go to that mid shot. Let me know when you're there.
Okay.
All right, Mike, how are you? What's up, buddy?
I'm doing great. This is awesome. Thank you for calling again. I'm glad you ran into me in Vegas. So let's see if we can get on that show.
Tell me about what you were doing when we ran into you.
Well, actually, if I remember correctly, I was standing over a roulette table and I was talking to the dealer of the roulette table, and he and I were exchanging information about where he was from, where I was from. I was telling him about a story about a gentleman that we had met in Las Vegas. My wife and I were sitting at the roulette table and we were watching the numbers come up, and it was abnormal because they kept coming up red. So this guy comes up with $2,000 and he puts it on black, playing the odds. And of course it came up red, so he lost $2,000. He puts down another $2,000 and again he puts it on black and red comes up again and he loses that. So he goes away and I'm saying to my wife, oh my God, that guy just lost $4,000. And he walks back to the table with $5,000 and he puts it on red and black comes up and he loses in a matter of, and I'm talking about a matter of 3 to 4 minutes, almost $9,000. And there I was playing with, my dollar chips, and I was feeling pretty big when I'd hit, like 18 or 19 or 20. I didn't have that kind of money. So anyway, that's what we were doing, and that's when I ran into you.
That's awesome. So what were you thinking? What was your reaction when you talked to us and when we left? Were you just like on cloud nine, or what was your first reaction?
My first reaction was, oh my God, these women are talking to me, and of course in Vegas I was a little skeptical at first of who I was speaking with, and then when I found out a little bit more about you, of course our conversation got a little longer, and it was great. It was nice to hear from you, and it was good to know that you're with Deal or No Deal. And when you showed me your business card, I actually started taking you a little bit more serious. I just thought you were being nice to me.
Nice. So, tell me a little bit about yourself. Give me your 30-second life story.
Well, I grew up in a great family. Middle-class America. I've been a middle-class American all my life. I worked, I think, since I was 10 years old. So I've put a lot of time in. I've worked within the high-tech industry. And that's been a lot of fun, a lot of energy, a lot of learning. And I ended up later in life meeting my wife, who is just absolutely the love of my life and the joy that I have. And so,
Tell me how you met her.
Well, it was at a Christmas dance. I met my wife at a Christmas dance, and so I had been going to this club and I'd been working out and I was like trying to look good, and ultimately I went to this night out, which I hadn't done in a long time, and through the door walks this lovely lady in red and a friend of hers. And so we started talking at a table. Actually, the friend and I were talking, and this is a little bit embarrassing, but her friend Donna said, Mike, would you hold on one second? I have to excuse myself. And I said, sure. I thought she was going to get up and go to the ladies' room, and she just turned to her left, and she grabbed Rose by the hand, my wife, and she said, listen, you got to drop the other guy. You want to be talking to him. This is the one you want to be talking to. And that's actually how we met. and started dating, and I found out that she had 3 children, and I had my son, and so we did a little bit of a Brady Bunch, which was a lot of fun, and it's been going great ever since. So that's a little bit of my life. It brings you up to date, almost to Vegas.
Wow. So you really were lucky, huh?
I was very lucky,
Yeah.
and I thank God all the time, because that it wasn't it had to have been a hand from God that actually met my wife.
That's
Because I was
awesome.
planning on being single for the rest of my life.
Really?
Yeah,
How old
it
were
was.
you guys when you met?
Well, it would have been about 10 years ago. So I was 36 years old, and I was planning on being a 36-year-old bachelor.
So now you both had kids. What was it like when, introducing the families and starting, to build a family together?
Actually, it went very well. It was a great experience because we took our time to get to know everybody, and everybody is kind of spaced out a couple years apart. So we have Gia, and then we have Samantha, and we have Nicholas, and we have Kevin. So they range in ages from 18 to, and oh my gosh, I think it's like 24, 25 years old or something like that.
Oh,
So,
wow. So everyone's on the older side.
yeah, everyone's on the older side. We have we'll have 3 as of September in college together at the same time.
Oh my
So
God.
I need to be on the show. I need to be making money, and I want the $1 million. Come on.
So, what do you like to do for fun? What's your passion?
Diving. Scuba diving is one of the things that I love most in my life. It's a serenity that I can't find anywhere else. It taxes your body with great exercise, and I really enjoy going underwater, and I enjoy, getting to see the fish, the different life. The sounds are totally different, and it's an opportunity to kind of, some people meditate, some people like, aggressive sports. I kind of get both in one, and after an hour or so, I can assure you when you surface, you are exhausted, you've burnt a lot of calories, and you've had one of the greatest times of your life. I recommend you do it.
Yeah, you really are passionate. I can tell.
Yeah.
What is it? Is there any funny story, any story that sticks out in your mind from scuba diving?
Funny stories, yeah. I was in the Cayman Islands, and it was one of the first night dives I had ever done. And so there we were diving. We went down to about 50 feet, and underwater I had a light. And while we were swimming along, I actually saw an octopus. And so, just a little one, and I thought, gee, this is really great. I've been a fan of Jacques Cousteau growing up, so I figured I'd go over there and put my arm out, and it would just wrap itself around my arm. Well, when I swam over to it, it leapt out at me like the movie The Grudge and attacked my mask, and so I started screaming underwater, and it turns bright red, and I have to be honest with you, I surfaced very quickly, and I don't know if I've ever done a night dive ever since then, because it's way too scary for me.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was really funny. It was, honest to God, it was like The Grudge. It was like a bad horror flick.
Does anyone ever tell you have an accent?
I do have an accent. I can make it go away as a part of my job. One of the things that I do, I go up and down the East Coast, and from time to time I do travel for the company, and so a lot of people don't understand a Boston accent, so I've had to incorporate ours. In Boston, we actually have the rule of R. It's kind of like an optional Y, as a vowel. R, we put it in where we want it, and we take it out when we don't need it.
And isn't there slang?
There is slang, like ka and pak, and we have wicked cool, and everything's wicked cool, and it still is, and that's passed from generation to generation. You really only hear it around here in Boston.
I mean, don't just teenagers talk like that? I mean, you're kind of old to be saying wicked cool, aren't you?
Well, when you're gonna live forever, 46 isn't really old, so that's a subjective statement.
I'm just giving you a hard time. I don't think that's old at all.
It really isn't when you compare me against an 80-year-old person. I'm still young.
Yeah, you're, halfway through. It's even. So, what about, tell me something outrageous. Tell me something I wouldn't know just by looking at you.
I have a metal knee.
Oh, really?
Right, I can't go near magnets, otherwise I go in that direction.
Has that ever happened?
No, I'm lying to you, but I really do have a metal knee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
From sports. I went in to have what I thought was going to be a minor operation, and I woke up and my wife was on the healthcare proxy, and to make a long story short, I have a complete artificial knee. So, but I walk normal, and nobody would know that, and that's why I say I used to be able to dance great. I'm trying to dance better now, but that's that. You wouldn't know it.
Yeah, totally. Do you set off like alarms when you go to the airport?
I get patted down like a weekend date every time I fly.
You what?
When I go through security, they are regularly patting me down. It is.
Like, I swear it's my knee.
I try to, and everybody says, "Do you have a little note?" Just, and if it was so easy to like hand TSA a note that says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I have a metal knee," and they go, "Oh, okay, just go by." Every terrorist in the world would just have a note typed up by the doctor, right? So, yeah. So at this point, because I travel several times a week, I'm actually I have to go to the airport with no belt on or anything like that, and like you've traveled, and of course I set off the alarm, and I always get the really sweaty guy doing it for the first time. It's gross. I couldn't have one of the models from the show. I'd get another metal part just for that.
Yeah,
but,
it was a big, sweaty, gross.
Yeah, it's the guy that used to work at the Sunoco station a little while ago, but he decided to get a job at the airport, and he pats people down for a living now. Yeah.
So are you like a man's man? I mean, I feel like everyone I talk to that's from like the Boston area, from Massachusetts, they're all like the man's man, like to go out and drink beer and play sports and.
Well, I'd like to think of myself that way sometimes, but if you talk to my wife, she says I'm more a female than anybody she's ever met in her life. So, again, subjective statement.
Like how so?
I don't know, she says I whine a lot, and that might be true. I like to get my way, so I don't know.
So does she wear the pants in the family?
We really share the pants. We have really large pants so that the both of us can fit in them together, but we're going off into another show or a reality TV show a little different on that answer.
So, do you have like an actor or an actress or a movie or something that you're just obsessed with?
Yeah, I probably, Ms. Bullock is probably one of my favorites ever.
No way, that's my favorite.
I love Sandra. She's just awesome. She got married. She kind of messed up my whole, I was going to go through life. My wife was going to, allow me to have this one fling. But it didn't work out. She got married. The whole thing's messed up.
Well, you never know, because maybe on her list of flings is you.
Well, actually, I'm pretty sure it is. I've been stalking her for a while now, and I know that I can't go that close to her home anymore.
No way.
I'm lying. This is to tell the truth right now. No, I'm kidding.
So what is it about Sandra Bullock that you love? Like, why?
Why do I love Sandra Bullock? Because I just like the way she looks. Yeah, I can't give you any more than that. I think she's a great actress. I really enjoy the movies she's done. I actually think she's really stretched and reached over the years with the parts that she plays. And I don't know, I just really enjoy her.
So you are kind of like a woman.
I gotta be honest with you. I'm comfortable in some woman's things. Like I've always felt comfortable around a woman's bike, for instance. I don't know, maybe it's the design.
That's funny. So what is your favorite Sandra Bullock movie?
Say that again?
What's your favorite Sandra Bullock movie?
Probably the, oh Josh, you'd think I'd remember all this, but the one where she plays the FBI agent.
Oh, Miss Congeniality.
Thank you. It was just on the tip of my tongue. So I thought she was excellent in that. I thought she played a funny role, and I liked her manly macho approach to things, and then she became feminine and beautiful, and it was wonderful.
All right, so you have a little crush.
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
I know.
She's a multimillionaire like I'm going to be once I get on the show.
So why do you want to be on Deal or No Deal? I know we approached you, but why are you so excited about this opportunity?
Actually, it'd just be a ton of fun to be on the show with Howie and the banker, and I want to find out who he is. And the more I watched the show, the more I started saying, I think I can do better than everybody else on the show.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. Why do I hang around the roulette table in Vegas? I think I can hit number 17 before anybody else, or with more. I live life on the edge just a little bit risky, and.
So why do you? Well, speaking of, are you a big gambler? Do you like gambling?
I enjoy gambling. Am I a big gambler? I think I do things with without hesitation, but without excess. So I don't think that I would go hawk the money that I have, aside a little bit, for college, on number 17 at the roulette table. However, if I went into a game and I had an opportunity to win $1 million or more, I have to be honest with you. I'm not going into the game like I don't go to Vegas to come back with $1,000. I actually go to Vegas with a set sum of money to come back with millions. And so I'm more of a risk taker in that type of gambling thing.
Okay. So you like to push the limits?
I do. I think pushing the limits is great. I think pushing the limits gets you sometimes to where you need to be. I've been that way all my life. It's how I've been able to make it in business, and the people that know me will attest to that.
So you work in sales, right?
I do.
So are you like the typical salesman? How do you sell people on stuff?
What do you want to buy?
Anything.
Then I sold it to you already.
Yeah. Why do you like sales? I mean, why does that work for you?
I like the energy of sales, and it's also a process. And the thing about sales is it allows you to interact with a lot of people. I don't think that I could be somebody who pushed numbers around on a regular basis unless those numbers allowed me to go in and speak to people and analyze business or what have you. But from a sales perspective, I like the drive and I like the payoff. The payoff is fabulous. When you're successful at what you do, in sales, you can actually make a lot more money than you would on a 9-to-5 desk job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what kind of perks do you get being a salesman?
What kind of perks do I get? Because will the business ever see this video? This isn't going to end up on another day.
No,
so perks. I probably eat some of the most expensive dinners, some of the best wines. I think I hold the record for Hersley, England, where I took one of the bigger finance companies out to dinner, and the bill came to a little under $8,000, the 9 of us. These are perks that you do. I get to travel around. I've been as far as Johannesburg, South Africa, and 2 days later flown to Melbourne, Australia, after coming back to the U.S. So I've flown around the world in a week and a half, and I've seen the world from 30,000 feet, and it's fabulous. I want to let you know that. I've eaten in Zurich some of the best food you could have. I've seen some of the best shopping in Zurich that you could ever have, and the best hot chocolate in the world there.
Wow.
So yeah, just some great stuff.
So tell me a story that sticks out of your head from all of this traveling, all of this food, all of this greatness. Tell me something just a story that sticks out.
I swear to God, I met Osama, and it was in the Zurich airport. I was trying to fly back. And in hindsight, when I tell you that the gentleman, I don't mean to categorize people, but the gentleman that I met, I looked just like every picture of Osama I've ever seen, and I had an opportunity to speak with him, and he talked about America a lot, and he wanted to know a lot about me, my ways, some of the things that I do, and where I was from a category perspective in America, whether I was from low, medium class, or upper class type of thing. He asked a lot of these questions that were aimed at how we as Americans live, and he was very interested in my perspective on that, and I thought that was really interesting.
So, wait, was this before or after September 11th?
It was before September 11th, and one of the things that he did was he pulled out a Quran, and he pointed to like a set of scriptures, and he offered that up as a gift to me because it was right around my birthday. And the only thing that I had was a mystery novel that I had, and the setting actually was New York City, and I gave it to him.
Oh my God, so it's your fault, basically.
I hope not, because I don't know if I could handle the death of 5,000 people.
Yeah, I don't think it was. I'm sure it was premeditated.
Yeah. So anyway, the guy with the beard and the turban, I swear to God, was him.
That's crazy. Why were you answering all of his questions? I mean, how did you even start talking?
how did we start talking? We just
Start talking, I
engaged.
guess.
You know, we were close to one another, and you know, I just talked to people. That's how you learn, right?
True.
Right. So
But you met Osama bin Laden.
I said it looked like Osama. I don't think he was. His name was probably Ralph Jones. I didn't get that far.
You met him. Say I met Osama bin Laden.
I met Osama bin Laden.
There you go. So tell me, how would winning $1 million change your life today? What does that kind of money do for you?
It would feed us. We're very poor now. We're into canned goods, and a lot of them just, it says food, white label, black letters.
No, I mean seriously.
What would $1 million do for me?
Like honestly, how is that money going to help you? What's that going to do for you?
Definitely help pay for the kids' colleges. I think that's an important thing. Everybody has a mortgage, so I'd love to be able to take care of that. It would be an advance in our ability to kind of get closer to that goal where we don't have to work to pay things off. We actually work because we enjoy it, and we work to save for helping the rest of the family, as you know, we would hope we could do, you know, later on in life as we get closer towards that retirement age. So at 46 years old, to make $1 million, for the most part, that would give some people a 10-year jump or more on their income. And so I think it would be really fun for us to see what we could do with our lives to help other people around us, our family, you know, to achieve and get a head start on their life so that as they move forward, they can help the next generation and the next generation and so on, so that we can try to climb this ladder in America a little faster.
So winning that money would be life-changing for you.
I think it would be life-changing for everybody. If we do it right, it would be a generational change. It wouldn't be something that would just affect my life. I'll go out and buy a great car, a boat, or something like that. I think we could, you know, most of us already have money like that spent. If you look at what you have in a mortgage or what you have in cars, you could probably absorb a good portion of that money right away, but you could get to a zero balance, which allows you to move forward financially.
All right, now you're just talking in circles and I don't understand it. So I think it's time to play the game.
No, that's fine. You know, I'd rather win the $1 million anyway, because then I can do what I want. Do you want me to get the other people in?
Yeah, Keller, why don't we go ahead and pause the camera? And Mike.
Yes.
Welcome to Deal or No Deal. Welcome.
Woo! Here we are. We're ready.
Introduce your lovely supporters.
Absolutely.
Even their relationship to you.
This is my wife, Rose.
Hi. Hi.
Yes. This is my stepson, Nick. This is Kevin, my son. And this is Gia, my stepdaughter. We're ready.
Is everyone ready to play Deal or No
Oh,
Deal?
let's play!
All right, so tonight I want you to pick your lucky case. We're looking for that $1 million. You've got 5, 10, 15, 20, or 25 to pick from.
Come on, Mike.
All right.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You know, I'm gonna go with 5 because there's 5 of us right now.
That's my lucky number!
I'm going with 5.
That's true, it's my lucky number, baby!
Come on.
All right, Mike, I've put case number 5 aside. That's your lucky case. So
Yes.
Yes.
now it's time to pick your first case to eliminate. So you've got 10, 15, 20, or 25 to pick from.
All right, listen, you know, I'm gonna kind of take a middle number here. I'm gonna go with
10.
like you're saying 10? I don't know.
Lucky number 10.
My wife says 10. I'm gonna go with 10. Come on, give me 10.
All right, so
Give me a penny. Give me a penny.
Come on,
Give me a penny. Come on.
all right, what are you looking for in case 10?
I want a penny.
Penny. Yeah.
Come on, I want a penny.
Come on, give me that penny!
In case 10, what you will not be going home with, $10.
Yeah! Yes! Yes! Excellent! Nice! All right, we're good. We're good?
Mike, we're off to a great start. You lost one
Woo!
more word. The banker's calling. He's going to offer you $45,000.
Wow, that's all right. That's all right. No, come on, that's it. That's a year for calling. You're saying no? No deal? No deal. All right. No deal. No deal.
I'm sorry, can I hear from you, Mike? I couldn't hear you.
No deal.
All right, no deal.
Let's go.
All right, so go ahead and pick your next case, 15, 20, or 25.
I'm gonna go. I'm going high on this one. I'm thinking 25.
Yes!
25, right? You guys sure? Yeah, you win. All right, 20. Let's go 25. Let's go 25. Need a low number.
What are we looking for in case 25, guys?
If you got 100, that's okay. We'll do 100.
Yes!
Come on, give me 100.
I thought you were looking for the penny.
You know what? We'll get the penny on the next one. I want the 100 out of the way.
All right, in case 25.
Come on.
What you will not be going home with. It's a penny!
Nice.
We got it. Here we go.
All right. Come on.
Come on, Baker, what do you got?
I'm sorry, Mike, but you kept that $100 in play.
Yeah, I know. Somebody tells me the bank.
Let's go, we can win it, we
So,
can win it.
in play, we've got $100, $500,000, and $1 million.
I'm liking it. I'm liking the odds.
You have a 66% chance
Wow.
of not going home with less than $500,000.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Those are great odds. What's the bank telling me? Come on.
Sir, you make him very nervous.
Yeah.
Good, you should be.
Actually,
Yeah, you should be.
Should be.
He thinks you're wicked dumb.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Oh, yeah, he did. Nick, get his address. We'll find him.
God, for you, banker.
He's gonna offer you. He wants you to go home. He's gonna offer you $125,000.
You know, I gotta be honest with you, that'd be a little life-changing right there. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but we came here, we want to go home big.
Do one more thing. So
Nothing.
you're saying forget it. You're saying
I don't
that's
think so.
4 years of college payment for you.
But what about $1 million? You could put me through college like 12 times.
It's gonna be a long year. All right. No deal.
No deal.
No deal.
No deal, no deal.
Come on.
So you said no deal to $125,000.
Yeah, no deal.
It's time to pick another case.
All right, here we go. Come on, baby.
This is the petty case.
This the petty case?
Yep.
You already
No,
opened
you
the
gotta
We
open the
already
petty.
have the penny.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Blown it, Rose.
This is why I do the financing in the house. Give me number 20.
All right, number 20.
Come on, here we go.
All right, in case 20, you will not be going home with $500,000.
I hate that.
That was awful.
I hate that.
Awful.
All right,
Oh, we're
Mike.
depressed.
All right. We're gonna be all right.
I'm not sweating.
All right.
You lost $500,000.
Yes.
That means in your case is either $100 or $1 million.
Yeah, it's all right. We're gonna do $1 million. We're gonna do $1 million.
50-50 chance,
That's
50-50.
going home our first millionaire.
And I will be.
The banker's calling.
I'm listening.
He's going to offer you. He certainly doesn't want a Massachusetts man walking home with $1 million.
It's from New York.
No.
He's going to offer you $475,000.
Wow.
Deal.
I like that number. I like that
That's
number.
a good number.
But wait, when I go to Vegas, I don't go to Vegas to come home with. You think we should take the money?
Yeah, but no, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I can get
What do you say? No, I listen.
It's 50-50
I've
chance.
spent my life taking risks. I have spent my life taking
She's a risk
risks.
taker.
All right.
Risk taker.
I am a risk taker. And if you don't go for it sometimes, you don't win big. It's not going to change our lives if we, go home with what we came with. Because we're doing okay. We got each other, we're good, we got a good family going.
Well, that could work.
Let's reach, right? Let's do a generational reach. Let's do it.
Let's go.
No deal! No deal!
Go big and go home, baby.
So, Mike, you're telling me if you're on the show
Yep.
and the banker offered you that much money, you'd say no deal.
I gotta be honest with you, I would. I'd say no
Yeah.
deal.
All right, so you're a big risk taker then.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
All right.
So,
Sorry,
big
it pays off.
risk, as you know, either pays off or it leaves you penniless.
You know what? I might be penniless from your show, but I'm gonna be very happy because I got my family with me. I'm okay. I'm good with that.
Family man. Family man.
Corners, do you think he made the right decision?
Yeah.
I don't have them with me all the way. I don't have them with me, but we're working on it. We're working on it.
We got it.
All right.
Money in the bank.
deal.
No deal.
No deal.
So we're gonna open case 5. Whatever's in case 5
It's mine.
is what you're coming home with.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Case 5.
Come on.
If this is $100, you just made probably the dumbest choice of your life.
And if it's $100, we can still go out to eat. We're looking good.
Yeah,
McDonald's.
We got the dollar menu from
$1 million
McDonald's.
for $100. So
Yeah, I get it.
A really bad deal.
Wouldn't be the first time I made a bad decision. Come on, give me the million.
Now, if this is $1 million, you made the deal of a lifetime.
That's how we play games.
In case 5,
Let's go.
what you'll be going home with today is
We won! We're gonna win!
We're gonna win.
That's what's happening. That's what's happening.
There it is.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you.
All right.
all right. You made the right choice, Mike.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sometimes the life takes a big risk for a big payoff, just like you said.
Woo! That's what it's all about.
All right. So now, guys, unfortunately, there's a part of this that's not so fun. I hope everyone had fun playing the game, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
We had a blast.
Unfortunately, for the people that I really like, there's a part that I actually really hate doing. It actually kind of puts a pit in the bottom of my stomach, but I have to do it, needless to say.
Go ahead.
You were actually kind of lucky, Mike, that we spotted you while we're in Vegas, because usually our casting calls that we do them all over the country. We usually get about 8,000 to 10,000 people per casting.
Wow.
That's a lot of people. And
Yeah.
then just to get an interview where you are right now, probably about 10% get to do that.
Wow.
You kind of just bypass that step. Now from here, what happened was we had so many great people. We're sending the tapes to NBC, and they basically got overloaded. And they told us we have to come up with a system, a fair way to do it, so that we could cut down the number of tapes we were sending to NBC. Now, this is what we came up with. Now, you can decide for yourself if you think it's fair, but this is what we have to do. It was, basically, when I tell my boss I have these interviews to do, he gives me a stack of envelopes. I have 2 envelopes in front of me. One says 1, and the other says 2. In the envelopes is a yes or a no.
Wow. Just like playing the game. Nice.
All right.
I like the odds.
If you pick the envelope that has a yes, you'll send me this tape. I'll show it to the executives, and they make the final decision. It doesn't mean you will 100% be on the show. It just means you will go to the final step.
That's all right. I like those odds. That's a 50-50 odds. That's no different than what we just did. I'm good with that. Yeah.
If you pick the envelope that says no,
Uh-huh.
you won't even bother sending me your tape.
Listen, again, it was fun. And I have my family around me. Nothing changes. I'm not acting when I told you that. If I left there with $100, I would be very happy. If I left there with 1 cent, I'd be very happy. I have my
I
family.
understand that, Mike, but the money has to mean something to you. Like, this is a life-changing opportunity.
Well, trust me, it means a lot to me.
Well, tell me that, because I'm not really getting that from you.
You're really not?
No, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm just gonna be honest.
That's, you know what? I don't know what to tell you about $1 million will change anybody's life. You can buy a new car, you can pay off your mortgage.
You. What does it mean to you?
A 1 and a lot of zeros before the decimal. $1 million means a lot to me. I mean, I am in sales. I sell to make money. And so that's okay. I get it.
You're kind of doing a shtick right now.
Not at all.
Shtick.
You think so?
I mean, I'm not there, obviously. I can't see your face. I don't know. I can't read your face. I can just go with what I'm hearing.
Listen in the video.
And to me, it's just like a whatever. This is.
I wish. If I had $1 million in my pocket, it might be a whatever. But $1 million is a lot of money. That is absolutely a life-changing experience
Tell
for
me about
anybody.
what that's going to do for your family, because I know that's really what you want.
I've got one who might get married soon. That's a wedding.
Yes.
I've got 3 in college. That's education. That's priceless. I've got a beautiful wife who I never gave a diamond ring to when I asked her to marry me. I gave her a ring, but she took it back because she didn't like the cut. I want her to buy the ring that she
I want a
wants.
bigger one.
I want to take us all on vacation. You know,
We've
so
never
that we
been
can
on-
be.
yeah.
We have
Never
never
been on
gone on a family vacation.
In 10 years.
In 10 years. And, you know, this is stuff that changes lives. This is why $1 million is important to me. You know, these are the things that didn't come out in our interview. But there's a lot that I would do to spread around my family that would bring us even closer together, you know, just from the things that we all need. I'm telling you, $1 million is big.
It's big to you.
Yeah, it's very big to me.
Okay. Well, I know that you live a comfortable life, and that's fine. I'm happy that, you know. I just want to make sure that when I'm showing you to NBC, they don't tell me, oh, you know, he doesn't really need the money.
Yeah,
come
trust
on.
me. Yeah, I'll just show them my bank account, and then I'll show them all my bills. No, I need the money. We're absolutely a family that could use the money. No
Okay.
question.
All right. Well,
Envelope number 2.
okay.
Is that-
I mean, are you taking this decision lightly?
Not at all. It's a 50-50 decision. It's a decision. Number 2 would get me into, you know, being considered. If envelope number 1 is a no, it's been a pleasure talking to you. It's been great. You know, we had so much fun just doing this. You know, having everybody hang around.
Yeah,
This is
definitely.
fun stuff. I live for family things like this. And so thank you to you. If this is all that we have. This was priceless to me. But I'll take the $1 million.
Okay. So in which case we're going with 2?
Number 2.
Okay.
Come on, family. Number 2.
I'm opening envelope 2.
Let's go.
All right, in case 2.
Come on.
Show me a yes.
Come on.
It's a yes!
See? All right. That's cool. All right. That's what I'm talking about.
Wow, we're there. We're almost there.
We're getting there.
I need that money. We need that money.
He met a girl who told her he had a red car, Corvette, convertible.
I need a convertible. I told her last night I had one. We need
Who's
it.
that, Nick or Kevin?
That's Nick.
How old are you, Nick?
I'm 20.
Oh, so you're going around telling hot girls that you have a hot car?
Yes.
Is that how you pick up chicks?
That's how I pick up chicks.
All right, Kelly, you can stop recording.